Assalamu alaikum. Kindly make use of the chat box, inshallah. How are you all, my dear brothers and sisters here? Hope and pray you all are doing well and good, inshallah. Alhamdulillah. So, hopefully you all enjoyed the weekend, and inshallah, hopefully you all have worked through this Canva project in this 1 day break, inshallah. Hope so. So, dear sisters and brothers, inshallah, let's begin our day 7 of this Canva Mastery course with the rectification of intentions and with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Yes, sisters and brothers, again, as told earlier, we are going into the same topic of editing the Quranic flyers, inshallah. So I just want you all to rectify your niyyah so that you can gain numerous rewards through this, inshallah ta'ala. Because remember, this is a skill that will give you a means to earn reward, okay, inshallah ta'ala. Dear sisters and brothers, whenever you learn this skill for the sake of Allah, for doing dawah purposes or something like that, make sure you're intending that you're going to get the rewards through this, inshallah ta'ala. Because as a Muslim and a Muslimah, our ultimate purpose is gaining rewards from Allah, gaining his pleasure, right? Yes. So this skill, you can use this skill, dear sisters and brothers, to earn your akhirah, inshallah. And dear sisters and brothers, you can use this skill, inshallah, to earn sadqa jariyah for you. Hopefully you all know what is a sadqa jariyah, right? Yes. What is it, dear sisters and brothers? Whenever something that you put up even after our what we say, even after we are gone, something that stays behind, right? Yes, that will give us continuous ajr even if we are gone, right? That is called as sadqa jariyah. So this skill of yours, these things, like for example, if you generate some videos and put it on the YouTube, and after we are gone, if it is working, if it is giving the views, if the viewers are looking into those videos and gaining the hidayah through that, if your videos are the source of hidayah to the people out there, then dear sisters and brothers, it is a win-win deal, right? Yes, even after our death, we can just gain rewards through the skill. Yes and no? Whatever the flyers you put up here and there, whatever the Quranic content you put up, whatever the videos, whatever the audios, whatever you edit through these applications, dear sisters and brothers, you can make it as a beautiful sadqa jariyah for yourselves, inshallah. Because dear sisters and brothers, we as the graphic designers, whenever we edit, we usually edit the videos within seconds of time. For example, I had edited some of the videos which took me 2 to 3 minutes to edit it. It has earned around one or two, three videos from our channels have earned around 10 million views or something like that. Those views are counted as rewards, isn't it? Because we have a greater purpose to serve on, right? So whoever watches those Quranic content or an Islamic content, they actually gain something through that. They gain hidayah through that, or it might be a source of reflection for them, right? So inshallah ta'ala, dear sisters and brothers, please rectify your intentions whenever you're going to go ahead with editing this content, inshallah. May this be a best source of sadqa jariyah for me. May this session that we're going to conduct now, inshallah, be the best source of sadqa jariyah for me, as well as inshallah for you as well, inshallah. So let's begin. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, dear sisters and brothers, into this journey of being more productive with the smart devices, inshallah. So a quick recap into whatever we had dealt with in the last session, that is on the Saturday. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, please type in the chat box whatever was taught in the previous session. MashaAllah, your edits, whatever you have edited were excellently done, alhamdulillah. Whatever you had submitted were excellently put up, alhamdulillah. Dear sisters and brothers, whatever doubts you have, please ping me on the WhatsApp, inshallah. I'll be helping you throughout. Do not worry, I'll be there for you, inshallah. So come on. What did we learn in the previous session, the day 6 of this Canva Mastery course? Can anyone type in the chat box? Yes, it was 3 logo making, right? Yes. And then we had learned something like we had started off with social media graphics, right? Yes, we had started off with social media graphics, under which we are going to study the Quranic reminders, how to just put up the Quranic content in the form of the flyers. And inshallah, dear sisters and brothers, we'll be learning how to source the Quranic textual contents, ayahs, the translations, the MP3 and more, okay? Inshallah. So alhamdulillah, we have learned how to source it, and today we are going to learn how we are going to put it in the format of the flyers, inshallah. We're going to learn how to put the Islamic reminders, codes, mockups, how to create the mockups. Okay, this is an excellent field that you're going to learn, inshallah, the mockup, how to design the mockups, inshallah. So Stay tuned, inshallah, till the end of the session because we are going to get so much through this day 7th of this course, inshallah ta'ala, if Allah wills. So come on, be ready with the two devices. Live practice is must. Practice after the session, practice into the session. Practice is must, dear sisters and brothers. It is key. It is a key thing. Remember, you as a graphic designer, you cannot gain perfection unless and until you practice this skill, okay? Because if you do not practice, you might forget whatever the tools were used, how were they used, how to get more creative with your designs. You will forget that, fine? So make sure you're practicing each day. Just give your 3 minutes, 5 minutes per day to this Canva software, okay? And you will be able to just create wonders, inshallah ta'ala. So come on, let's begin. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So where were we, dear sisters and brothers? Hopefully you all remember we were into designing the Quranic reminders, right? Yes and no. How did we create the Quranic reminders? We just started off with sourcing the content. Yes, we went to a site named as everyaya.com. Over there, we downloaded the downloaded the Arabic text, and then even we have got the this one translation and also the MP3. Whichever reciter we want, we can get it, and every ayah project is put up over there. You can get whichever ayah you want, you can get it from there. Fine, whichever ayah audio you want, you can get it from there. So that is the okay. So am I audible to you all, dear sisters and brothers? Come on, let me know. Inshallah. Okay, Alhamdulillah. So this is our screen wherein we are going to edit. So this was the last ayah that we had grabbed. This is our Isa. Okay, we have added another text over here, which is from the Quran. Fine. So, dear sisters and brothers, okay. Now I want you all to edit a beautiful background for this. Fine. How are you going to edit the backgrounds for this? Fine. So you just have to go to the elements. Now you want a beautiful Quranic background. So how would you do that? Just have to type Quranic. Okay. Quranic and get the graphics. If you want the graphics, you can select the graphics, or you can go ahead with the photos. For example, if you want to grab this photo and put it over here, you can go ahead with that. Okay. Remember, your design should be filled with graphics as well as the photos. Fine. So this is one graphic content that you have added, and then you can go ahead with photo. Okay. For example, you can grab a simple background because already the Quran is put up here, so you can just grab a simple background, simple Islamic background. So what I'll do, I'll just write Islamic over here. Kindly type whether I'm audible to you all. Hopefully, yes, right? Okay. So over here, I just want you all to select a beautiful background, please. We'll just go ahead with the photos, and here we are with the beautiful backgrounds. For example, if you want to go ahead with this background, you can go ahead with this one, or whichever you want. Okay. How to put it as a background? Just replace it with the background. Set image as background. That's all. Now, if you want to crop this up properly, what you can do is click on it, and there's something called as crop here. Can you all see that? Crop. Cropping the background. Fine. Okay, so then I can just shift it to whichever position I want, and this way, if I want here, anywhere in this regard, you can just fill it up. Fine. So this is done. Okay. Now rearrange the things properly, and see here the margin. Put the textual content inside the margin. I already told you, as you use the margins for your this one for your smart devices, for your books. Okay, you can use the margins here. Okay, there's a question, where is the crop button? See here, when you just put this over on the background, when you click on it, this one, yes, sisters and brothers, this one is a crop button. This one, cropping the image. Which part of the image you want to crop and put? Okay, so you can just click on that crop button, and you can just move it here and there, and this way. So which part you want? This part. There's a freehand tool. Fine. So in this way you can. Or else if you want to place that in center, you can just place this up in the center and then click on the crop button. Done. Okay, this way also you can go ahead with. It's all your choice, your way of dealing with the things. Okay, now this is done. Now you actually have to watermark your content. Hopefully you know that. How do you watermark your content that this is designed by you? Yes, you have to put something like your logo in it, right? So how do I get my logo? We have previously downloaded the logo, so just can go to the uploads and upload your logo there. That's all. Okay. So previously designed logos. Okay, whichever logo you want, you can just edit it. So this way you can just add it to the page. Okay. So remember, why did I tell you white and black, black and white? This is the reason. Okay, this is the reason, because when you have, once you have white background, you need a proper black colored image. See, this is something that will help you to fit in. Okay, why do you need this logos in different colors? This is the reason. Right, white and black, black and white should be a stagnant kind of logo, and elsewhere you can use your own logos with different colors. Okay, if you have colorful images or something like that, if it doesn't fit in this, then you can go ahead with white and black, black and white. Okay, remember that. And why without the background? Tell me why without the background. If you had a background on this, then it would not look good here, right? It would not look good here. So you just have to place it without the background. You can place it wherever you want. You can place the logos in this pattern. Understood? So this way you can watermark your content. Understood? So once this flyer is done, okay, if you don't like the background, you can just change the backgrounds as you wish. For example, if you don't like this, you can change it. For example, I just duplicate this page. If this background is not good for me, okay, I'll just duplicate this page. If the background is not good for me, you just have to click on the background and delete the background. You can change the backgrounds to whatever you like. For example, if you like this background, okay, I'll just set images background. Okay, now listen very carefully, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, this is white on black. This content was black content, right? Black. This is a black image that was taken from the everyaya.com. Fine, black, black. Now you have a black background. Do you think this black will suit this black one? No, right? Come on, tell me. Dark cannot go well with the dark background, right? Dark text, you cannot differentiate this text, right? You want a white textual content now, yes or no? Textual content is easily changeable. Now I can change this to white, easily color changeable, right? Textual content, you can change it. But image, this is an image. This is an image. How would you change this, dear sisters and brothers? How did you change the color? How do you change the color of the image from black to white? Okay, you have some options. This is something that I have created. I have, I've done it through my, what we say, experience, expertise. So you just can go ahead with this, click on this and go to the effects, fine? Editing. You can just go ahead with editing. Over there is something called as adjustment. Hopefully you all know that, adjustments. Effects. Usually we go ahead with effects or adjustments. Adjustments. Go to the adjustments and there is something like brightness. I just want you all to increase the whites of this picture, whites of this image. White brightness increased, contrast increased, highlights. I want you to increase the whites. So shadows decreased, whites increased, blacks decreased. See, I changed this white black image to white image. Have you all understood how did I do that? Come on, tell me. Anyone? Any doubts? Black image, you have put it up here, right? Now, how are you going to change that black image to white image? As simple as that, right? Okay, yes, I'll repeat it, dear sisters and brothers. Hopefully, you're following me, right? I just want you all to know the things that are being said here. So this one was black, totally black, right? So I'll just get it. It was black, something like this. Okay, the textual content was also black. I just copied and pasted it, but I just wanted to change it to white. We did it to white because remember, whenever you have a dark background, you just have to have a white image to that, white textual content to that, so that it is highlighted, or else it won't be highlighted. Correct? Yes, it's just a common sense that we cannot highlight the content that is on the black content on the black. We can also do that with highlighting. I'll just show you in the next this one. But how to convert this black to white? Okay, this is a black image. You can just go to the edits and there is something called as adjustment. If you are with a smartphone, just go to the adjustments. That's all. Okay, and then over there you just can increase something that are connected to the whites of the picture. Okay, brightness, if you are increasing, it means that white of it is increased, right? Okay, contrast increase, highlights increase, shadows you just need to decrease. Shadows is a dark part of the image. Whites you have to increase, blacks you have to decrease. That's all. Now change the contrast and see. Okay, now if you want to further give it a better tint, you can increase sharpness of this image. See here, sharpness is increased, and then the clarity also can be increased, and this is more clear. Understand? This way you can increase the you can change the black image to a white image. Got it? Okay, now I'll just crop this over so that I'll just increase a bit in size so that my Arabic content is perfectly visible to me. Okay, done. Make sure you're aligning it perfectly. And see here, this English text, English content is not looking perfect for me. So what do I do? The font style is not looking perfect. So I'll go to the designs. Okay, I'll go to the styles. I'll just select the font sets, proper font sets. I'll just change it to the proper font sets in this way. Okay, so here the fonts are changed by itself. Okay, whichever font you want, you can apply in this regard. Okay, even this font set is not going well. So I'll just change the font set. Redoka and this, no. Okay, let it be. Let it be something that goes well with our design. Okay, understood everyone? Finding it excellent? See how beautifully we have created two different graphics within seconds. This is done. Now you can just give it out to whichever graphic designer you're editing it. You can just share it out with them. Fine. Now you just have to add a logo, right? Logo. Where is your logo? Black on white. You need black logo. You need white logo on black, right? So where is it? Remember, whenever you had to download it in three patterns. One is a colorful logo. One is black and white or white and black. See, this is the logo that we have done. How beautiful the logos are. These are edited. This is done. This is the graphics done. Now you just have to go download it. Download it in the format of the JPG. Okay, best for sharing. Okay, even if you want PNG, you can do it, but JPG is preferable. Best for sharing. You want to share it on the WhatsApp, increase the quality. You have a pro thing in your hand. Increase the quality, the higher edge. Both the pages, download it. Within seconds, you can download this. Once it's done downloading, you can share it on whichever platform you want, dear sisters and brothers. Understood? As simple as that, as easy as that. Fine? Are you getting this? Yes. Once it's downloaded. Okay, now we have done it in two ways. Okay, the third way. Now I'll just show you another way. Fine? Oh, as told, how we are going to do this with the different colored backgrounds. Fine. For example, I'll just duplicate the same page. I'll delete this background. Delete this background. For example, think that you have a black background. So you have a white background, something like this. Okay, think that you have a white background. Or else what I'll do is I'll duplicate the first page. Okay. See here, I'm going to give you the third way of doing things. Okay, first way is changing the textual content itself. Okay, second way, changing the color itself. Fine. And then I'll show you the third way. For example, think that this background, okay, this background, I'll delete the background, okay. I'll take some black background itself. Example, I'll take a dark background itself. I'll take this dark background. Okay. You have a darker text on the dark background. So how would you do that? How would you go ahead with designing? Okay, I'll just make it as replace it as a background. Okay. Okay, if I wish to, let it be like this. Okay. So no need of this one. Centered, aligned. Perfect. Or else I'll increase it in size and I'll add the lanterns later. Okay. Now, how do you think that I can make this highlighted? Come on, dear sisters and brothers. Any idea? Any idea? Anyone? Come on, let me know. How to highlight this over? I've already used the procedure of whitening it. That's over. Now, another way of highlighting this textual content, making it appear like readable, more readable. Yes. Any idea? Someone here who has already done this course once? No ideas? Okay. So this can go to the elements and type labels. Okay. You have something called as lower thirds. You have something called as labels. Okay. You can use these things to highlight your textual content, right? Doesn't this look good? Yes, this does. You can just put this over and you can just send it to the backwards. How to send it to the backwards? Go to the position and arrangement and go to back. Okay. And this way. Now you can just make it appear inside the scroll. Okay. This way you can highlight the text. Understood? The third way, dear sisters and brothers, come on, let me know whether you all have understood this. You must understand this. If you have not understood, please tell me to repeat n number of times. I'll be repeating it for you because this session, dear sisters and brothers, we don't want to go in vain. We don't want this session to go in vain because this is a very important session of our entire course. Okay? Come on, please let me know whether you have understood this. If anyone has not understood, let me know. I'll do this again for you. Okay, how to highlight the textual content that is not easily appearable? You can take the labels. Okay, you can take the labels and you can put it up. Okay, someone asked me to repeat. Okay, yes, I'll repeat it, no problem. See here, once, okay, you think that this is your textual content that you have added, and if you think that you have a darker background with you, okay, dark background with you, and your textual content is not at all visible on the dark background, I'll just take the background and see. You can add any background, okay, just type background, you'll have hundreds of photos. Okay, I'll take this one, I'll take this one and set. Okay, now this is not at all visible, right? Yes, this is not at all visibly proper here, correct? Yes or no? So how should I highlight this content so that my viewers will read this? I want this in black itself. How would I do that? Okay, I've shown you how to do it on the whites, how to make it white. That is so easy. Now, if you want to highlight the same content on this, then you can just go ahead with something called as labels. Okay, or I'll tell you the keyword. Please write these keywords down. Okay, you can go ahead with something called as labels. We can go ahead with something called as lower thirds. Okay, and this way you can just take this, and now you have to just go to the position and to back. Okay, see, in this way you can position it. You can place it here. وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي أَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ. When my servants ask you concerning me, O Muhammad, say that I'm near. So this is here. Now we can just rearrange this. Make sure, see here, I'm following the hierarchy rules, dear sisters and brothers. What should be shown first? You have to make it bigger, right? So you have to follow this hierarchy principle. Fine. Without that, your design doesn't look good. Remember that. Now again, where is my what we say logo? It should be in black and white, right? White and black or black and white. So I just have to grab it in that color. Okay, done. I'll place it here. So in this way, you can just create your graphic so beautifully. Understood? You can put whichever label you want. If you want it in this way, if you want it in any other way, okay, you can put it in any way, any format, any way that you want. Okay, something like this, something like this. Okay, now the textual content, if it's not looking good, go ahead with the font sets and change the textual content. Change the style through which the textual content looks like. See how beautifully within seconds we did this, right? Okay, these are the ways that you can create the Quranic reminders into your sisters and brothers. Hopefully you are not having the doubts, inshallah, that if anyone has doubt yet, please ask me after the session, or inshallah you can let me know whenever you want. Inshallah, I'll be ready to help you throughout this. Fine. Okay. How to source the Quranic ayahs done, how to source the Quranic recitation audio. Hopefully you remember how we have got the recitation audio from, right? We just had to download that. Now how you're going to add the various background is also understood, right? Hopefully you have understood how to add the various backgrounds. For example, your sisters and brothers, now you want to create the Islamic graphics. You can just go and type, see here, how am I combining? Come on, I just want you all to write these keywords. Write something in your notebook or somewhere, Islamic. When you type Islamic, you will get all the graphics in hand. For example, think that you have this graphic, okay? You can put this graphic up and you can just put it here. For example, this graphic is done. Now for this, you have to combine it with beautiful background. For example, I'll select this as a background, okay? I'll just replace it as a background. Graphics with background will give you a proper combination. Understood? Okay, this is a proper background. If this doesn't look good now for you, you can change the color of this. Okay, you can change it to something like darker one. Okay, you can change it to something like this if you wish to. But this colors don't suit it, so no need of this one. You can delete those graphics. Okay, make sure you're aligning the graphics and the backgrounds well. Okay, well. Fine. For example, you can take this one. If this doesn't looks good, delete it. Okay, make sure you're taking things that you like. For example, you can just grab this and put it up here. Okay, then one graphic is created, one beautiful background is created. Come on, do it with me, dear sisters and brothers. I just want you all to do these things with me. Create beautiful graphics around. Okay, background with graphic is added. Okay, I'll add a new page now. Okay, I'll add a new page now. And this one is put up here. For example, if I'll put this up, okay, I need a beautiful, what we say, photo. Okay, so I'll just grab some photos like this and just I'll add it over here. That image is background. See here. And this way you can put. And also you can add something called as a footers. You know, there's something called as footer. Please note down these things. Note down these things. Okay. note down all of these things. Fine. You can add those footers here and there. If you want to add the footers, you can just go ahead with this. Okay, you can add the footers in this way, colorful footers. Okay, I'll show you the footers with other things. Okay, this is Islamic thing, so you can just make sure you're having a proper Islamic content, or you can just write Islamic footers. Okay, you have so many keywords to remember, like something like what we say, lanterns, Islamic lanterns. If you put up something like this, you see here these things. Okay, we usually use this for the rare community. Okay, you can just add these footers. Okay, you can add these footers, beautiful footers. Okay, you can change the colors accordingly. For example, if you want it to the same color as the upper one, it is bluish and something like this, or if you can just go ahead with the designs and change it to the color palettes. Okay, go to the color palettes, change it. See here, now it is changed to whichever color you want. Understand? Hopefully you are getting this. This one is taken already. This one you can change the colors. Both of it has a capacity to change its colors. So you can go ahead with whichever you wish to. Okay, in this way. So dear sisters and brothers, hope you are getting it. Okay, I just want you all to create at least 5 to 6 backgrounds now. Within 5 to 6 minutes, I just want you all to create. I'll just take 2 minutes break because I just have a okay. I want you all to create at least 5 to 6 backgrounds in 2 minutes, inshallah. Come on, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, Alhamdulillah. Are you all done with creating the graphics? Come on, let me know. Yes, dear sisters and brothers. Are you all done with creating the graphics? I just want you all to create beautiful backgrounds for your content, for the contents that we are going to edit today, inshallah ta'ala. Alhamdulillah, at least 5 to 6. Okay, I've told you the keywords, beautiful keywords you have known now. I just want you all to start creating. Okay, see here, footers. You can add beautiful footers and even you can get Islamic headers over there. Okay, just type Islamic headers, you will get it all. You will get it all. Fine. See here, you can add like this. You actually have, if not just Islamic, even if you are going to create the course, you can even grab those headers and footers. Okay, see here, 1 2 is done in this way. Fine. For example, if you want this, create it beautifully. All of these are the keywords that you have to know. Only with the right keywords you will land into the beautiful backgrounds, dear sisters and brothers. Remember that. Usually the usual thing that the students, the difficulty that the students face is this one. Okay, for example, think that this you have taken, now you want to flip it over. How to flip this? Flip vertical. Okay, in this way you can make it. Okay, it's done. Now the colors are not going well, so what you do, go to the designs, go to the color palettes and change the colors. See here, in this way. Finding this excellent? Come on, type yes if you all are liking the things that you're doing. You can just play with these things, dear sisters and brothers. Play with with making these backgrounds. Okay, come on, do it over. Let's see. Okay, now just give your 5 to 10 minutes now. Just create beautiful backgrounds, Islamic background, in this way. Now, whatever textual content you want, you can put it up in this, in between, or in anywhere, wherever you like to. Okay, this is the way that you can create the beautiful backgrounds, beautiful Islamic backgrounds. Another way, dear sisters and brothers, is that you can create topic-based backgrounds. Okay, instead of doing this, you can go ahead with topic-based Islamic backgrounds. Fine. So even that I'll teach you. But before that, dear sisters and brothers, I'll teach you another way of adding the Arabic fonts. Okay, because someone had asked me this question. Okay, for example, I'll just copy this over. Select multiple. Okay, select multiple. Done. Three-dot button. Copy it over. I'll place it here. So now, okay, someone had asked me the question. Can I can I just not use this one, this Arabic? Instead of this, I want to write my own Arabic text, own Arabic content. I mean, from the Quran, I'll just grab it and I'll copy it and paste it. Can I do that? Yes, dear sisters, and you can do that. Okay, if you are with any Quran applications with on your store, I have this Quran application. Fine, you can just grab it. For example, what is the ayah number? Ayah number 186. You can just go ahead with the same ayah number. Okay, for example, Surah Al-Baqarah, ayah 186. Okay, okay, where is it? You can directly go to that, or let's just go to the last page. It's 162 and 77, 186. Okay, we'll just go ahead with the ayah number 86, 186. We'll open it up. Okay, okay. So I just need the translation of this, right? So instead of Arabic, let me just go ahead with translation. Okay, probably it's just showing me the translation. Okay, just for a moment, just wait for a moment. Inshallah, I wanted to show the translation as well. Okay, Tajweed is not required. Translation. Okay, there's no translation here, so just give me a moment, inshallah. Settings, show translations. Okay, done. So it's not yet done, so I'll just go ahead with another app, or else. Hopefully you all have the Islamic applications on your devices. Okay, we'll go ahead with this application. This is Islam 360. Hopefully you all know this. Okay. We'll just go ahead with Surah Al-Baqarah, ayah 186. Fine. Okay. I just want you all to try this thing because most of you might be using these applications and they want to grab the copy and paste the content from these things. Okay. That is also possible. I just want to show you this because as a graphic designer, you have to know every way because I have been into this field since past 8 years or something like that. Fine. So these things actually will be difficult here when you are going to learn it by yourself. Fine. So I'm just making the things easier for you whenever you want to grab the ayah from the store. For example, if not, okay, I'll just take the same ayah because it's taking time. So I'll just grab this ayah. Okay, to share this ayah, we just go to share button. Only the textual content, we'll just download it and we'll copy it over. Okay, now I'll go to the Canva. Okay, so I'll go to that. I've just copied it up. I'll go to the Canva. I'll just paste it here. Fine. See how to paste this? Take a text box. Take a text box. Go to the text box. Take a text box. Okay. You just have to paste it. That is the way. Another way to paste your Quranic ayahs into. Okay. You just have to paste the Arabic content from wherever you grab it. If you grab it from the internet as well, from your web browsers as well, you can even do that. Select all. And then we can just go ahead with the pasting. I'll just take it from the clipboard. Okay. Pasting is done. So it's too big. So I'll just erase the part of this. Okay, I cannot find it. Add a text box. I just wanted a small part of it. 6. We'll just paste something that is required. Okay, it's here. I've just taken the another ayah over here. Okay. So now, okay. So this is the ayah that is here, fine? Okay. So if the Arabic content is shown here like this, dear sisters and brothers, and you want to edit this Arabic content, then even then you can go ahead with that. And you have, I already told you, you have hundreds of Arabic fonts here, fine? Hundreds of Arabic fonts here. For example, this is an Arabic content that is here, and you just can click on this, go ahead with the this one font and type Arabic here, Arabic, okay? Whichever font you want, you can go ahead with that, okay? Till those Arabic to fully Arabic, and it looks good with the this one. Fine, see here. Whichever you want, you can go ahead. And you score fiha. Okay, in this way. So actually did not take ayah number 186 because it was taking time. How to remove the ayah number? Okay, you can just click and write backspace over there. Okay, backspace. Delete this content because it's textual content that you have copied, right? Okay, that's done within seconds. Okay, this is another way that you can get the Arabic textual content, fine? Okay, so this doesn't match with this. So this is second way that I have told you, fine? Okay. So the next way, dear sisters and brothers, every way to edit the Quranic content, alhamdulillah, I've told you. Now, dear sisters and brothers, if you want to make an audio out of it, okay? If you want to make an audio, I mean video out of it, I'll show you a way. Come on, just look into the screens now. Okay, this one, I want to make it as a short video, okay? Short video for this one. How would I do that, okay? Yesterday, we have downloaded the audios. So where is it stored? Go to the uploads, upload the files. Where is it stored? It is stored in the audio manager or wherever you have downloaded, wherever you have downloaded the content. I'll just go to the downloads. I'll see if you have downloaded content. Okay, I think I have downloaded the audios. Okay, I'll just go to the audios. Okay, recently I've downloaded this Ahmad Al Ajami. It's not in Ahmad Al Ajami. Okay, so I'll just go ahead with the modified one. Which was the last modified one? Ahmad Al Ajami. No, it's not here. Probably this one. 285. No, it's not I number 285. Anurify. It's not I number 7. Okay, Yasir Dosari. Yes, it was Yasir Dosari and I number 186. Fine. I just want you all to grab the same ayah. Okay, click on it. Once you click on it, see here what it happens. It uploads it on the audio frame. Okay, there is image, videos, and then audios. Okay, it will upload it on the audios. It's over here. Fine. Getting it? How to get the audios? You have to get it from the Google, right? Or you just have to Google it, or you just can visit any browser and get the ayahs, right? From the aviaya.com. You have downloaded the ayah with the reciter's name. Now the ayah is here. How did you upload that? Go to the upload files and just go search wherever the ayah is and upload it on the Canva uploads audio. Fine? Uploads audios. And from there, you just click on this button. Click here. It will play. Okay, it's playing excellently. You just have to click on it. Now it will show it on the timeline. Can you see that? Where is the ayah? It is over here. This is the timeline of the ayah. Okay, this ayah is too big. It's too big. Fine. This ayah is too big. It's around how many seconds? Yes, it is around 26 seconds. Okay, now I don't want the entire 26 seconds. I just want وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ. Okay, it's over. It's still here itself. It's still okay. It's still 7 seconds probably. Yes, it's still 7 seconds. Okay. Okay. So now for this one, dear sisters and brothers, something that is behind. Okay. For this one, this is 7 second and this is just 5 second. Okay. How can you know that? See here. Your this one, when you click on the screen, it will show you that it's just 5 seconds, and your audio is of 6 seconds. How do you match it? When you click here, you can just change the timing. 5 seconds, or let me make it 10 seconds. Done. Okay. Okay. Probably you have downloaded the copyrighted content, dear sisters and brothers. So I just want you to change the audio. Fine. Some of it are having the copyright, like the Ala Fasi Rashid or something like that. So I have taken Huzaifi. Probably it's Huzaifi or something like that. So make sure your even Canva is showing you which is copyrighted, because whenever you use it on the YouTube or somewhere, when you download and post your videos on the YouTube, your YouTube will give you a copyright claim. So instead of going ahead with the copyright claim on the YouTube or something like that, Canva is telling you it is copyright protected. Okay, so don't worry, you don't have to worry here. Okay, how to upload an ayah? Go to the uploads, dear sisters and brothers. Go to the upload files, and wherever the ayah is, just click on it. Okay, and select it. That's all. It is uploaded onto the audio frame. It's audio. It's over here. Got it? Okay. You just can click on it and it's over here. Fine. Now, dear sisters and brothers, this is an image, and then audio is attached to this image. So now what can you do now to play this up? You have something called as animate. Okay. For this image, you have something called as animate. Can you all see here? If you want it to the entire page, you can go ahead with this. Or else if you want it to the simple, what we say, elements. If you want it for the first one, for the second one, for the third one, then you can go ahead with the single animations. Okay, something like this, something like this. whichever you want, you can go ahead with. Got it? Click on the page, entire page, go to the animate, and there's something called as page animation, and you can just go ahead with whatever you want, whichever animation you want. Fine? Okay. So this is one way to make a video. One way to make a video. Okay, second way I'll teach you. Listen carefully, yes, sisters and brothers. Now you have this one, okay? This is your this one. Now you want to add an audio. This is your video. Now you want to add an audio to this. Think that this is an audio, the same audio you want to put it over here also. So you can just add it from here itself, okay? And you can just crop whichever part you want, 5 seconds of it, 5 seconds of this. Fine. Now we'll animate the entire screen if you want to animate the entire screen. Okay, entire screen is animated. Okay. Okay. Now, dear sisters and brothers, you can add some features, okay, some things as an elements in the background that will make it appear like a proper video. Okay, for example, go to the elements and type crackers or lightning or something like that. I'll just make sure lightning. Let me see if there's something good about lightning. Okay, let's click on see all. And remember, you're going to search through something like what we say. It should be animated. Find something animated. We are going to search about that. So instead of lightning, let me just write something like crackers. Let's see if we can go ahead with beautiful. Okay, these things. Okay, you can put these things as an animations here and there, something like these. Instead of crackers, you also have something called as. Instead of this, you can go ahead with stars. Okay, stars. Instead of this, you can place the stars as well as a background. Okay, that will also give a beautiful video. This way, you can convert a stagnant image into a video, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, it's as good as that. Okay, see how beautiful you can do that. A stagnant can be easily Zoom is not allowing me to share the voice. Okay, can you see this? Okay, I'm audible now. Okay, there was a blockage with the Zoom. It was not allowing me to share the audio from the this one. Okay, I'm here. So, have you all tried this, dear sisters and brothers? Come on, let me know. Okay, I'm audible, dear sisters and brothers. Hopefully, yes. Inshallah. Okay, Zoom was not allowing me to share the video because the video part over here. Okay, fine. I'll just take the rest. Bismillah. So yeah, this way, dear sisters and brothers. Okay. This way you can just edit the photos into a video. Fine. Okay. Just add a background voice to it. That way you can convert a stagnant photo into a video, or add the animated graphics to it. Okay. Add animated graphics to this, like the stars, like this. Okay. And third way is you can animate the things that are here. Animate the things. Understood? And fourth way, I'll show you. Fourth way is something like you can put a video as a background. Okay, instead of photo as a background, video as a background you can put. Okay, I'll just show you Islamic. You can take a video. Go ahead with videos. Okay, take a video itself and put it as a background. Understood now? Isn't it easy? Going easy with you all? Replace background in this way. Now video is played here. Video is in the background. Understood? Come on, let me know, dear sisters and brothers. Have you all understood the three ways of creating a photo into a photo, stagnant, still graphic into a video within seconds? First way is that you're just animating the content. Okay. Second way is that you're putting the animated GIFs as well as animating it. Third way is that you're going to put the proper video backgrounds. Got it? Yes. I just need one or two yes now. Please leave whatever you're doing and just tell me yes or no. Okay, alhamdulillah, barakallahu fiki. So this way you all have to edit your graphics, Quranic graphics, inshallah ta'ala. So this way you can animate, you can make the images, you can make the videos, you can make the shorts, you can make the reels. Okay, just simple image. You can put it as an image also, you can put it as a shorts also, you can put it as a reels also. Understood now? This is the way you can just go ahead with it. Fine. Okay, so lower thirds is over. Quran recitation is understood. How to export it? You can export it as a video also, download it as a video also. You can download it as a JPG also. I can download it as a photo. This is the photo that I'm downloading. Then I can just download it as a video also, as an MP4 video format. Okay, download as a video. Two in one. Two ways you can just go ahead with. Got it? You can even download the videos in single page format. First page video, second page video, third page video. You can do that. Okay, single videos. You can make single projects like this. One video project, second video project, third video project, something like that. Got it? Okay. So dear sisters and brothers, now I'm going to show you some of the Islamic codes how you can create. Okay, the same way as you create the Islamic Quranic this one, we'll create the codes. Okay, come on, tell me any codes, any Islamic codes in the chat box. We'll just go ahead with that. Anyone? Please let me know some of the codes. Any codes? Okay, if you remember me, I'll remember you. Yes. Yeah. This is an a Quranic ayah, right? We can just add the text box. Okay. Any quote, okay? I'm just asking about the quotes. QUOTES. Any quotes? We'll create one. If you remember me, I'll remember you. Okay, I'll just go ahead with this one. I'll remember you. Remember you. Okay, you know, whenever you write a code, dear sisters and brothers, you have to mind map the things over. Okay, you can even add it to the some graphics like this also. Okay, or dear sisters and brothers, you can go ahead and mind map the things over. For example, if you want to add it to such graphic, what you have to create now is, okay, you just can go to the elements and type codes here. QUOTES, codes. Okay, see here what you're going to get. Go to the elements and type codes here. Okay, and go to the graphics. Okay, see here, you have the things over. You can use this and create beautiful graphics. For example, like this if you want. Okay, this was quoted by whom? This was said by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala itself. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, I'll just write yes, WT. Askuruni askurukum, right? So we can just go ahead with this quote in this way. If you remember me, I'll remember you, right? So in this way. Or if you want to mind map this in another way, for example, now you want to put this in as a, you want to put some more things to it. For example, I'll just write this quote and paste it here. If you remember me, I'll remember you, okay? I'll show you how to mind map your codes, okay? So first thing that you want to, what do you think of when you add this quote over to your picture, dear sisters and brothers? If you remember me, I'll remember you. Okay, remembrance. Remembrance is nothing but zikr, right? Zikrullah. So how would you do that? You can just write something like zikr over here and see if you can get some graphics with that. Zikr. Go to the photos and see. No, you don't have anything about it. ZIKR, zikr. Do you have some quotes with this? Zikr, yes, you have tasbih kind of quotes. You can just take this and replace it into the backgrounds. If you remember me, I'll remember you. Right? Fine? Yes, see here in this way you can just go ahead with. If you remember me, I'll remember you. See here, in this way you can go ahead with mind map your codes well, dear sisters and brothers. You can take the Quran over there if you want. Take a background as a Quran, or you can add a hand to this. I mean, the hand raised in dua to that, something like this. Mind map your codes excellently. Remember that, fine? Okay. Mind map. Come on, mind map. You can just add. If you remember me, I'll remember you over here in the center, and then add zikr over here in the top. Okay, and just put the zikr over here up, and then you can add the beautiful backgrounds to this. Okay, I'll just add this as a background. Okay, let me reduce its transparency. Okay, then I'm thinking of adding this one. Okay, whatever comes to your mind or whatever comes to your screen, you can just go ahead with that, dear sisters and brothers, because this Canva will give you excellent graphics. See here, I'm changing the colors of the graphics. To remember me, I'll remember you. And the zikr is not at all in the front, so you can just position it to backwards. Okay, you can position it to back, and this way. Zikr is over here now. Okay, if you remember me, I'll remember you. You can just put it up here, right? How beautiful is that? Now you can even use the codes for this. Okay, go to the elements, use some codes, or you can even take some more things. For example, you can take something like okay, or something like someone in the sujood, okay, or you can go ahead with someone in this one in masajid or something like that. Come on, it's all how you mind map the things into. Okay, come on, dear sisters and brothers, create the graphics beautifully, inshallah. Okay, you can take the dua kind of quotes and put it up here, or you can just go ahead with the quote and bring it up here. So remember, this is where you can just mind map your quotes excellently. Fine, mind map it so well, dear sisters and brothers, so that it looks well with your designs. Okay, you just don't have to create it, you have to create it with perfection, and you have to create a code in a way that it tells beautiful story to the people. Remember that. Okay, your code should tell a story. Once you look into the code, it should say that, okay, what does the remembrance means by? It means that you have to zikr, yes, you have to pray. Image of the prayer mat you can put. Yes, excellent, the prayer mat you can put. So this is called as mind mapping. Got it? Okay, so a few more you can just go ahead with. For example, I'll create another code. Come on, I just don't have any idea right now. Okay, I'll just go ahead with a popular quote that's on the subject of today's, like from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. So for that, inshallah, bismillah ta'ala. So we'll just write Palestine and see. Okay, so we have beautiful things. So we'll just put it over. Okay, then we'll just put Palestine here. Okay, from the river to the sea, Palestine would be free. So for that, we'll just write a code, go to the text box, take a quote. Okay, so mind map the code beautifully, put a beautiful background for that. Okay, I'll just take a beautiful font, this one. I'll take this one. Okay, I already told you, whenever you go to the font combination, make sure you're ungrouping it. Okay, ungroup it. So I'll just write this. I'll take it over from the river to the sea. Okay, I told you already. Do you all remember I told you something called as typography? What is typography, dear sisters and brothers? You have to write your textual content in a way that it looks appealing. Okay, how to make sure you're doing that? By making one text look bigger, one text looks smaller, one text going to go ahead like highlighted, one text without highlights or something like that. From the river to the sea. So I just want to do something here. I want to make sure this river looks bigger, sea looks bigger. How to do that? I'll just cut those part out. Okay. Or what I can do is I can, okay, for the river I've written from the river. Or you can go ahead with any other way. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Okay, I'll take Palestine here. I'll copy this down. I'll just write will be free. So inshallah. So this way, dear sisters and brothers, you can make the code. Or this one, for example, sea and river, I want to remove. Okay, I'll remove the sea here. Delete. River, I'll remove, delete. Okay, I'll just give some spacing so that it gets to know that there is some space there. From the river to the sea, I'll just remove this dot. Okay, instead of this, I change the style of the text from the river. Style of this text is changed. Now we can put it up here. Fine, river. Okay, so make sure you're giving the spacing, proper spacing there. From the, okay, after the, you have to have a space, right? Okay, from the river to the sea. Okay, let it be a bit farther away. So let's just write it here. River to the sea. Okay, I can just duplicate this over. I'll write the sea over here. Okay, EN. And this way. Or you can change the fonts. Whichever fonts you want, you can write over. For this theme will be free. And also for the free, okay? Instead of this free, what I can do is I can just change this over. Delete it. Okay, let it be the entire thing. Only free I'm going to delete. Fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is called as typography, wherein font styles, font combinations are changed, wherein you are highlighting the textual content that you want to highlight, wherein you are going to use the different font styles for the different things. See, you can highlight it. Okay, this is called as typography. Okay, and this way. From the river to the sea. Okay, now let me just properly arrange this so that it looks good on the screen. Okay, make sure your content looks good on the screens. It should be viewable. Okay, you should not make a content that you do not like. Remember that. The river to the sea. Edit it n number of times, dear sisters and brothers. Edit it unless and until you love it. Edit it till then. Remember that. You cannot settle down to a content that you don't like. Okay. Okay, river to the sea, Palestine will be free. So this Palestine is in black. We'll just change it with the color palette itself. Okay, so we'll go to the designs, go to the color palettes. Where is the color palettes? On the styles. Remember that you don't have to type it here. You are not going to templates. You're going to the styles. Okay, and over there, scroll down, and over there you will find color palettes. Change the colors like this. See how beautiful it looks like, right? Yes, try this over. Come on, this is your first work for today, inshallah. Put this on your WhatsApp stories. Okay, think that this is the first design that you have created today, and I just want you all to put it on your designs, inshallah, on your WhatsApp stories and more, inshallah ta'ala. Yes, will you do that? Okay, once you're done with these things, dear sisters and brothers, you can add whatever. Tell the stories beautifully, as already told. Tell the stories beautifully. Add the things over. Add the hearts over. Add whatever you wish to. Okay, and then you're going to add your logos. Go to the gallery. Add your logos there. Fine. Add your logos. I told you, if you don't have anything to really put on, you can just put your own name as a logo. Create your name as a logo. Okay, name as a logo. We had students who are working on their name, and they're putting up their whatever they edit, they put up with the names. Okay, with the name, something like this. You can create your name as a logo and create your masterpiece content, inshallah. You can just change the color palettes like this. Okay, okay, settle down with the color that you like. Remember, colors also is a top priority of your design. Fine. Okay, if you want, delete it, or else if you want to put some watermelon kind of view, you can put that as well. Fine. Onto the elements you have, just stay back and do that. Fine. We do not have much time, so we just edit it like this. Fine. Okay. So I'll just change it. The color, the other side is also not visible, so we'll just change the color to the, okay, something like this. Okay, fine. This way you're going to mind map. Understood, right? Yes. Now, for example, practice makes man perfect, something like that. If you have what we say, educational logos, if you have something like educational quotes or something like that, you also can create that beautifully by mind mapping. Practice makes man perfect, and it's educational quotes. So you just search for education, you will get the educational quotes. Fine. You can put the educational themes. For example, put this over here, and you have something in the background. Okay, you can put this over a whole background. Okay, and then you can change the colors. Now go to the color palette, change the color. See here. Okay, can you see what I've put here? It's totally dark. So what I can do, I can go to the transparency and reduce the transparency. Now it looks like an educational quote. Now whatever you want, you can go to the text box and write it. For example, I'll take this. I'll just write it. Practice makes a man perfect. Practice makes a man. Okay, I'll just increase it in size. And then for this, I'll write perfect. Perfect. This way, dear sisters and brothers, you can just mind map the course and put your course in this way. Okay. Hopefully you're getting it. Yes or no? Come on, type. Alhamdulillah, we are done with the today's session. Hopefully you all have understood most of the concepts and topics so well, inshallah ta'ala. You know, these designs will look so excellent on your screens or wherever you put it up, dear sisters and brothers. It will go so well, inshallah ta'ala. I just want you all to edit it beautifully. Make sure you're editing the designs very well, dear sisters and brothers, inshallah ta'ala. So this way we are done with the designs, inshallah. If you want health related course, you can go ahead with that. Go to the share button, download it as a JPG, and just whichever page you want, you can go ahead with that, whatever you want, and you can just click on download. This is the way you save it and just share it. That's all. You can post it on the WhatsApp, post it on anywhere and wherever you want. Okay. So alhamdulillah, hopefully I've understood. This way, if you want to create the health related post, you just have to go ahead with health. Okay, type health over there, you will get health related post. Okay. So inshallah, we are actually left out with few more topics. Inshallah, we'll cover it up in tomorrow's session, inshallah ta'ala. Health related quotes if you want. For example, okay, prevention is better than cure. You can just put mind map the things so well. So you just can put 2 to 3 things over. Okay, if the same thing, if you want to put it here and there. Okay, do it with me. Come on, let's see. I'll just flip it over, flip horizontal, something like this. I want to place, and then I'll just go ahead with the text box. This is just coming into my mind. I'm just doing what we say. You can just create it more creatively. Fine, you can create it more in a more better way, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, whenever you use the font combination, make sure you're ungrouping it. Okay, now you can just put it over like this. For example, what was the code I was telling? It is something like prevention is better than cure. Prevention is better than, okay, I'll write it here. For this, I'll write cure. Okay, cure. Or we can write better than cure in the next line. Prevention is, let it be in this one. Better than cure in next line. Better than space. Okay. So prevention is better than cure. Now use a beautiful background and then you're done. That's all, dear sisters and brothers. So make sure you're doing these things excellently, inshallah ta'ala. Hopefully you all do it and just changing the colors. That's all. Okay, where is the download option? Already told. Go to the share button. You have a download button there. Onto the share. Fine. These things were already explained in very second class of ours. Change the colors, dear sisters and brothers. Okay, alhamdulillah. So this way you can just create your codes beautifully. And now, dear sisters and brothers, I want you to make use of beautiful backgrounds. If you wish to for this, go to the photos, take a beautiful background. Okay, if not this, take something that has free space to write on. I can just replace the background. Okay, I can just move it away and this looks good in this way. Fine. Hopefully you have understood most of the topics that were explained, inshallah ta'ala. Looking forward to see all your beautiful designs, inshallah. Okay, come on, send it over, whatever you have designed in the session. Take care of yourselves, dear sisters and brothers, inshallah. Looking forward to meet you all in tomorrow's session. Jazakumullah khairan kaseer. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa